So, good King Wenceslas came down on the feast of Stephen. So what? Good morning. Sorry, haven't lost it completely. Today's the feast of St. Wenceslas. And it's interesting that the origin of the bag of goodies on Santa's back does go back to St. Wenceslas. He was a man who was a king who lived in the Czech area in Europe. And he tried to promote the freedom of Christianity. And he used to look after the poor people, which is why St. Wenceslas used to sneak out at night and go down on the Feast of Stephen, which is the day after Christmas, and he used to go and hand out all sorts of goodies to the poor people. So good King Wenceslas is a fan. I always get excited at this time of the year because Christmas is coming. No, don't get too excited. It's time to start your Christmas shopping early. But he wasn't popular with everybody, and ironically, he was actually murdered by his brother's henchmen. And the story is that perhaps even his brother was responsible for driving the sword through him and actually killing him. Lovely times you live in, or he did anyway. Let's just look at the gospel today. We're looking again at chapter 9 of Luke's gospel, and it's the interesting one where the young man said to the Lord, I'll follow you wherever you go. And Jesus says, oh, foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Saying, why do you want to follow me? Because I haven't got anywhere to lay my head. Why would you want to particularly do that? And then later on in the gospel, the man says, Lord, what must I do to follow? He says, well, leave everything, come. He says, let me first go and bury my father. And the interesting thing, reading on that, it's speculated that perhaps he was saying, not my father has died, I want to go and bury him now. But let me go and stay with my father until such time he dies, then I'll bury him, and then I can come follow you. Kind of different slant on things. So his father may not have been dead yet. And then finally, I think the interesting reflection for us today is Jesus says, once you lay your hand on the plow, don't look back. And that really is the teaching to us as Christians. Don't look back at what we've achieved. Don't try to find accolades in what we've done. But appreciate that we are moving towards the Lord. The only thing that you would focus, once you've committed yourself to the Lord, is to keep your hand on the plow and work towards getting to what it is that the Lord wants us to do. That in fact we can join him in his heavenly kingdom. So don't attach ourselves to the things, the questions that are being asked of him in this life. Focus on the Lord in eternity. You have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye. God bless.